Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I hook up a smart dimmer wall paddle switch like this into my switch outlet. I'm going to be replacing a Z-Wave one with this ZigBee one because what I've been doing lately is showing you guys how to convert this to your main Smart Hub. This is the Echo Plus with Smart Hub device built in. It can control ZigBee devices, which this is. So stick around. Now, before we get involved in this project, I want you to be aware of how electric works as far as it can kill you. So if you're not comfortable with working with wiring and if you don't know where your circuit panel is in your house, find out all that first, and also make sure you invest in one of these power testers. This is a test light that will beep and flash if it detects power at a source. So it'll mean that you don't want to touch any wires that this picks up. So guys, if you've got this in hand, you know where your circuit panel is, then we can start. So stick around.
Also misery, it's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy.
All right guys, so I just put some LED lights up here in my office. I replaced them with now these are dimmable LED lights, 75 watt equivalent. So I want to make this wall switch over here. Right here is the one for my lights, and it's a smart switch currently, but it's a Z-Wave smart switch, and it just goes on or off. There's no dimming to it, and it's actually controlled when I walk in the office. That motion sensor up there picks up presence in the office, and it will turn that switch on automatically, which turns on these lights up here. So we're going to go ahead and swap that out with this one by GE. I'll leave the link below where you can get one of these, and we're going to connect it afterwards to our Echo Plus with Smart Hub built in. So we're going to go ahead and remove the plate first. Now guys, we're going to take our tester, make sure it's in the on position, and take it up next to the switch. We have live power there. That's your warning. So we don't want to go in there until we cut the breaker on this. Flip that switch off out in the circuit breaker box. So let's go out there and do that now. Come back, we'll keep the light switch on, so these lights will be on. So when we come back, we want to make sure those are off first, and then we'll retest it with our tester. All right guys, here's my main box. Boxes, there's two of them here. Pretty large house, so a lot of them are labeled pretty well, but sometimes it's questionable which one, because there could be multiples of switches in here. So I'm going to find the one here that I think is the correct one, and let's see. Office lights, hall lights. You know what? I'm gonna try this one first. Okay, no, that wasn't it either. I think I found it, guys. This one that says study. Try that. Okay, lights are off in the ceiling. Let's try our tester. Remember, make sure it's on, in the on position. All right, we're good to go. No power. Now look, sometimes this one, the ground is hooked to it and attached to this same ground wire is attached to this switch, so we're going to have to remove that one as well so we can get to the connections easier. And you'll have to be careful because sometimes there could be multiple sources of power lines coming in here. like this other switch could be attached to another breaker. So before you start touching those wires and the side of the switch, make sure you test this one out as well, or all the other ones that are in your outlet box. Okay, pull this out and just take our tester again. Okay, everything is out. No power in this box at all. See how those that ground wire is connected there to there, so they're kind of attached and you can't move them that well. And also we have our neutral wire right here. This white wire's connecting them together. You need this for your smart switch to work. I apologize for that beeping up there. Hang on, let me take care of that. Loosen our ground wire. And then we share the line in coming in here, and then this is going to the load. The load is the wire, usually the black wire that will go to your actual lights. The line in is the one supplying the power. So this is actually coming off of this switch, sharing this powered line coming into there, and it's giving power into this switch right here in the back. Let's see if you can see that. That's the line in coming in with power on it. And then this is load line going out and up the box out to our lights up there. And that beeping, I apologize, is the battery backup because we have the power off in the office here. So I'm just gonna loosen these. And have them all come out like that. So remember, this is the load, which is easy to remember because the line in with power is shared coming off of this other switch. So we'll get our other new ZigBee wall switch device out. It's got your pamphlets in there and your actual wall switch. Now, keep in mind, if you have an almond wall plate and switch, they do send an almond replacement cover here for your switch, the replacement button, paddle button. So luckily mine is white, so I don't have to do that. But also when you're mounting these together, you're gonna have to knock these tabs off, break these tabs on both sides. And what I do is I usually take a pair of pliers. I might have to get a heavier pair, but I just grab it like this, then bend it back and forth, and they come right off, just like that. And take off the other side too. Just like that. Nice and slim. Now it will fit in there. Connections are basically the same. We're going to put our two white wires back here. Put those in there. Snug them up. Make sure nothing is exposed. The wire is completely inside there. And then we're going to have our line in go into our line in here, into one of these. Doesn't matter which one, right next to each other there. Put that one in. Screw that one in. Remember, none of this spliced line should be sticking out or showing. If you have to, cut it off and shorten it if it won't all entirely fit into the the connector holes there. And this one was going up to our lights. This one's shared over here, sharing its power, the line going in. And then this is our ground. Don't forget your ground. And this, I think, is, yeah, it's already loose enough. Just have to shake that screw to get it out there. Okay, I think I got it right there. Just squeeze this together. And we got it in there, guys. I don't know if you can see that. We looped it around, got it in there. Just about done here now. So we're going to push this up in here. I'm going to go ahead and screw this other switch in. So we're done with that. Now next, remember we have to program it to our Echo Plus device. We have to pair it to it. I want to get that power turned back on so we don't have to hear that beeping anymore. Alright guys, we're back together. Fits. Let me go turn the breaker back on and we'll come back and start pairing this to our Echo Plus. Alright guys, I just read the instructions and we just turned the power back onto that breaker and came back. The lights do flip on and off with that paddle switch, but we have to pair it now with our smart device, which is the Echo Plus with ZigBee Smart Hub built in. And the manual says the bottom light on that paddle switch will flash blue, and that means it's in pairing mode, as you see here. So we're going to go ahead and try it now. Amazon, pair new devices.
Searching. I don't see anything to connect. Check the device you'd like to use and make sure Bluetooth is turned on. To set up a new device, go to your Alexa app.
Okay, so we're going to use the Alexa app. I thought we could have it search for it automatically. Alright guys, I don't know if you see, but the light is on solid now, and that happened when I was opening up the Alexa app. So this is the Alexa app. I'm going to hit the plus sign. We might have to somehow try to get that back in pairing mode unless it's already connected. We want to connect a wall switch. Select that. What brand is it? GE. Says put your switch into pairing mode by powering it off and on again. Press discover devices. Okay. Off, on. Okay, now it's blinking again. We'll do discover devices. That light back there is still blinking. Okay guys, we are in pairing mode now. You'll see this blue light flashing down here, right there. We'll go ahead to our Amazon app. Go to devices down in the right bottom corner. And we're going to hit the plus button up top here to the right to add a device. Add device. We're adding a switch. And we know the brand is GE. We're all ready. Discover devices. No new devices found, but the light is on now. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let me take a look. Okay, we're in pairing mode. This light is flashing. We're going to open our Amazon app. Go to Devices down here in the bottom right corner. Press the plus sign to add a new device. Add device. I'm going to be adding a switch, and it's a GE switch. I'll discover devices. That light just turned solid. Oh, no, it's still flashing. No new devices. I don't get it. It's not flashing anymore. Alright, let's reset this and try it again. It says to pull this air gap switch out, hold the up button and press it in and release this within 4 seconds. That's going to put it back into the flashing pairing mode. This time I'm going to try this a different way. I'm going to hit the plus button, add a device, switch, and I'm just going to do other and discover. No new devices. But now it's out of pairing mode. Try to put it in pairing mode while it's in discovery mode. Maybe that will work. No. Okay guys, this ZigBee wall paddle switch dimmer does not program with our Alexa. I thought it would, being a ZigBee device, but it's not. So we're going to go ahead and reset it, put it back into pairing mode, pull this air gap switch out, hold the on button, press it back in. Within 4 seconds, let back off of there. And our backup solution is our Smartthings Hub. So we're going to go into that app. Right, home. We're going to hit the plus button up here to add a device. Searching. Found it just like that. GE ZigBee in-wall dimmer. Rename device. I'm going to rename this Office. Done. Save. Okay. Now let's find it. Office. Right there. It says it's off. I'll do on. It turned the lights on. Here's the dimmer part. Full brightness. Let me see, let me look at that. Alright, we got full brightness. It's hard to hold this phone. Let's see. Hit the down button. See if we can tell if it's dimming or not. I believe it is. Let's get down here a little further. Yes, it is dimming. We're at 20%. It says it can get as low as 20%. We're at 16% dim now. 15, 12, 10, 8%. All right, now we've got it hooked up on our Smartthings app. And if you want to turn it to dim, up brightness dim, hold this till it gets as bright as you want. And then if you wanted to dim it, you hold this till it gets as dim as you want. And hold that to get it full brightness again. Now if you just want to turn it off and on, just press it one time. Now they're off. Press it one time, now they're on. And that's at the last dim position that it was set at, which is full brightness now. So we're going to go ahead and we've got it paired to our Smartthings Hub. We're going to try to pair it now to our Echo Plus, the old-fashioned way. Amazon, discover new devices.
Starting discovery. This will take 45 seconds. To connect your lights or plugs, just turn them on now. For sensors, power them on by removing the battery strip. For locks and other products, refer to the manufacturer's instructions to put them in pairing mode.
Let's see if it finds our new ZigBee wall switch.
I found Office, and you can control it by saying,
Yes.
Turn off Office.
Amazon, turn off Office.
Okay.
Amazon, turn Office to 50%.
Okay.
Guys, we did it once again. We tried to pair it with the ZigBee device wall switch to the Echo Plus. Didn't work for us in our case. Not sure what's going on with that. Maybe Amazon has more work to do, but it did pair to our Smartthings Hub, and it did that right away, as you saw in the video. And then after we got it paired to the Smartthings Hub, we were easily able to ask our Echo Plus to go ahead and capture that device so that we can work it by voice. Guys, thanks again for tuning into another one of my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm going to enjoy my dimmer lights in here in my office now while I await my new bright 250 watt LED light bulbs coming in this week. I'll share that video with you as well. Thanks again. I'll see you on the next one.